Lakeside Dental Clinic, Go Island, is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic.
So how you doing on your Christmas shopping? How you doing on your Christmas wrapping? Well, today we're at Woodgrove Centre because the Child Development Centre is wrapping gifts by donation. World-famous work from a little-known artist on Salt Spring Island in the water with the Raven Song Dancers and the boys hit Ladysmith and Clock. These are some of the gifts for families in need, part of a Giving Tree program from the Nanaimo Child Development Centre. They've partnered with Woodgrove Centre. They've donated all of this and more, and this will be put under the tree for some very lucky kids this holiday season. Now, you're not going to put them under just like this. You need to wrap them up first. So today we're getting a little bit of a lesson on some expert gift wrapping tips and talk about how that all benefits the Nanaimo Child Development Centre. But first, there's a photographer artist on Salt Spring Island whose work is world famous, but she's not. Karen Elgersma drops by to find out how her work is seen globally, and we're going to get these guys busy. What's the first step, Elaine?
It has to look professional, so just fold in the first edge.
Okay. That makes it look professional. Okay.
And then bring it up and around.
And measure first. Is it sort of measure 3 times, cut once, that kind of philosophy?
That's right. So you don't waste paper.
Okay. There we go.
And then I find if you fold the sides in first.
Okay, sides first. Now this one's kind of easy because it's a box.
And we try to put as many gifts into a box as we can for that reason. And again, it makes it look nice and
right.
Professional. So sides in first, and then fold up.
Okay, I might put a little piece of tape in there just to help. Now you're from the Nanaimo Newcomers Club and you're volunteering here,
that's
right, to raise some money, help raise some money for the Nanaimo Child Development Centre. And it's kind of like a win-win-win because we're raising money and you're out here with the group that you're involved with.
That's right. And everybody that comes here, they're happy, they're excited, aww. They have beautiful gifts that they've bought for the people that are important to them. And so it's a fun way to spend a morning or an afternoon or an evening.
And you guys get to be a part of that.
We do. And it's a great opportunity to give back to our brand new community because we love living here in Nanaimo.
Excellent. What are the type of donations that people are giving?
People are very generous. It's completely by donation, so it's whatever people would like to give. And that means children can come by and get their gifts wrapped for their parents or their grandparents, and the donation is we're happy to accept whatever they're able to give us.
Excellent.
So now we have to make it a little bit fancy.
Okay.
So we just find a bow.
Okay.
That matches. I'm
going to put this crease at the bottom.
Here's one that some of our elves have already made that matches.
Oh, they made this and it matches. Isn't that sweet?
And so we can just tape it on.
And you guys do gift tags and ribbons and everything, right?
We do everything.
Great. Now I want to note that it was Woodgrove Centre that has donated all the wrapping paper and all of the bows and ribbons and things like that. You're volunteering your time. It's here during mall hours right through until December the 24th, just down from Santa's hangout. We're going to be back with more from the Nanaimo Child Development Centre gift wrapping at Woodgrove Mall after a short break. Still to come today, a small synchro club with a big heart in Qualicum Beach, and it rhymes with Bergen, a big clue in Clock. Getting some ribbon tips from Rosemary here, and I love the way they've done this box. It's all under here, and you just pull whichever color you want out, but they're missing green, and Rosemary tells me that the lady who takes care of the supplies here can't find green ribbon in the city or even down into Ladysmith. We are in a shortage of green Christmas wrapping ribbon. Who knew? The things you learn watching Go Island. We're going to head up to Qualicum now. There's a small synchro club, the Raven Song Water Dancers, and they do compete, yes, small club, big heart, but the competition isn't their main motivation. Here's Jocelyn Matwee. You can catch the Raven Song Water Dancers on Sunday, December 14th from 5 until 6 p.m. And Erica was going, what? That's not the day of our show, because you're quite involved with synchronized swimming as well.
I am. I was actually a Raven Song water dancer for about 15 years growing up, and now I'm swimming here in Nanaimo and coaching. So
awesome. We'll have to do some interviews on that on a different day, because today we're talking about wrapping gifts. How big of this is a fundraiser for you?
This is the biggest fundraiser around Christmas time for the Nanaimo Child Development Centre. We raised last year about $15,000, so it's huge for us.
Now, what's it like getting the volunteers here? Because you're here every day until December 24th during mall hours. That's some long hours to fill.
It is, and we are so lucky. We have volunteers that come every year tirelessly. We have people walk by in the mall and get their gift wrapped, and they're like, hey, can I help? And they'll come and they'll sign up and volunteer, and we're always open and welcoming to new volunteers that want to come and help as well.
I have this fear that my kids are going to find my unwrapped gifts in the closet, and the whole thing is going to come unraveled.
We've had husbands dropping off so their wives are in the mall shopping, so that when they meet up with them, you know, the gift is wrapped, they don't know what it is. We'll put it in a different discreet bag.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to do it.
Excellent. Okay, we're going to come back and talk more about how this helps the Child Development Centre and the huge, huge role that Woodgrove Centre plays in the gift wrapping here right through until December the 24th. But we're throwing things over now to Kelly Robinson. I have a feeling she might end up with more pets for Christmas. Mark Fenwick is the general manager here at Woodgrove Centre. We're standing beside a whole lot of toys, shopping baskets, overflowing. What is the story behind these, Mark?
So this year, Woodgrove Centre decided to help out the CDC even further than the gift wrap, and we're sponsoring 2 of their families from their giving tree. And so most recently we went out on Black Friday and we went and took advantage of all the great deals in the shopping centre, filled up 2 of these Toys R Us baskets, as you can see, and we're helping out 2 of the families in need with the CDC.
Now, I think the CDC is going to help about 10 families this year, and it's the first time they've done that, so you've really set that off to a great start. And what I understand is you started with a $500 gift certificate or gift card, but because of the savings, this looks like a lot more than $500 worth of stuff.
It definitely went a long way. So, yeah, our $500 donation, as you can see, filled the 2 carts, and we're really happy to be helping out 2 more families in Nanaimo.
What kind of response do you see to the actual gift wrapping? Because for some reason this year I'm just really all over the people and the wrapping that they're doing over there.
Yeah, it's going really well. They started a little bit earlier this year, which was fantastic, and they'll go right through the 24th. And the CDC does such a great job organizing all the volunteers. I understand there's over 100 volunteers that do this. And so it's a great service, and our customers are very generous here. It's great to see.
Excellent, thank you. I know you donated all the wrapping paper and all of that. Great cause. We partner quite a bit with the Nanaimo Child Development Centre as well, of course, the annual telethon, and support them in as many of their programs as we can. We're going to throw things over now to a couple of guys who haven't quite caught the Christmas spirit yet, but it's coming. You can stay tuned for that. Now it's a look back at a past edition of Clucked. I almost gave it away. That is a gift that someone has dropped off that they want completely camouflaged, and I almost said what it was, but what if the person whose gift that is going to be is watching Go Island? So I won't say anything else because we wouldn't want to spoil any surprises on Christmas morning. That does bring us to the end of this edition of Go Island. Before we go, Nanaimo Theatre Group gearing up for their annual pantomime tradition. They're sailing the 7 seas with this year's Christmas pantomime, Pirates of the Panto, directed by Nikita Tao. Zach Sparrow, his mother Stella, and their friends follow the treasure from Bristol Docks to Disco Land. That sounds fun. Pirates of the Panto runs from December 19th until the 31st. And it does sell out. I've got my tickets booked already for a matinee. You want to go online, www.nanaimotheatregroup.com, or give them a telephone call, 758-7224. Don't miss out on this year's pantomime tradition from Nanaimo Theatre Group. Thanks for watching this edition of Go Island. Ladies doing a lovely job disguising the gift for somebody, and that's all we're going to say. We'll see you next time.
Lakeside Dental Clinic Go Island is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic, a division of the Vancouver Island Implant Centre, delivering dental services, including dental implants and sedation dentistry, all under one roof. Clothing supplied by Catwalk Fashions. Kate's Hair and Aesthetics provided by Maffeo Salon.